Hello everyone. Let's see if this wants to load. Doo-doo-doo. Looks like it does. Pull this up here. We got our little live stream going. Let's blow some steam. I'm so frustrated right now. I've had so much going on and it's so frustrating with what is going on. I just need a little break. I pulled up the Adventure Awaits trailer and I want to watch that. I think that'll be a fun thing to watch. So I want to pull that up and watch that. Which display is this? The primary one, which is that one. We're gonna pop that on and we're gonna watch this awesome trailer here. Oh. I don't know if I'm allowed to have my sound on. I don't know how allowed that is. Speakers, make sure all my stuff is accurate. So, I don't know if I'm allowed to have it on, but we're gonna turn it on and it's like, is that copyright? I feel like it might be copyright, so I might have to like mute myself or mute the sound for you guys so that way I don't get copyrighted. But let's watch it. Why not? If you hear Scooby-Doo in the background, I'm so sorry. My dog sleeps to Scooby-Doo. Okay. Oh, okay, so ooh, is that fitness classes? Butterfly catching? Oh, whoa. There's a lot to take in off that first like 30 seconds. Water slides! I've been wanting water slides for so long. Actual diving boards. Get away to Camp Gibby Gibby? Oh my, it's like a youth camp? Imaginary friends? Okay. Playscape? Oh my god, that is awesome. That is awesome. Actual playscapes. Oops. Oh my gosh. Whoa, box. Is that hide and go seek? Archery? That's... Is that saying you could possibly kill children if you miss them? I'm so buying this pack when it comes out. I'm not one to typically buy... Is that a blender? I'm not typically one to buy packs unless I really like them when they first come out. Like, I don't buy it right when they come out unless I really like the pack. Spin class? Free weights? Dive time? Okay, okay. Don Lothario and the Calientes. They want to get away from him. Oh? Kayaking? Was that kayaking that I just completely missed? I wonder if like the Calientes are actually going to be with those people when the pack comes out. I don't think that's something The Sims normally does. So you can get a toasty tower lamp, host tea kettle, and toasties, whatever you call it, socks. let's look at the is this the gameplay trailer? Let's watch that one too. Okay. It's being commentated by the whatchamacallit, imaginary friend. The game of rock, paper, scissors, basically? There's different ones! Say goodbye forever? That's awesome. Oh. Revive and Thrive, Love Highland, and something else. Camp Gibi Gibi was the other one. Is that a real life, like, The Bachelor, Bachelorette? Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. That you can, like, plan it all out like that. And you can sort by lot types now. Ooh. Could change the direction of her life forever. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh. I love that they use the new cabinets. I love those cabinets. Ooh, competitors a new trait. Sul Island. Survival competition? You need seasons, island paradise, and vampires. For that one. Just interesting how they use other packs. I'm sure a lot of people see that as them trying to force you to buy those other packs. Which I don't love. Because you shouldn't have to pay for those other packs to fully enjoy a certain pack. But at the same time, I can kind of get, like, multi-pack, like, being able to have easy integration between the packs is also awesome. So we're going to go into the save, and we're going to finish the tiny homes that we built in the last couple streams. Our little tiny home neighborhood. You can get, like, back into it with, like, uploading and whatnot. Just haven't gotten there yet. Get toasty bonus items. Not right now, okay? Okay, so this is our last little house. I'm thinking this was like for a cute little like Oh, that's so frustrating. I'm glad I noticed that. This is like for like a single girl, single lady, single woman. Got the cutie patootie family home here. This one kind of screams like more modern family home, maybe. Kind of single dad vibes, kind of. This one, I thought about something that I wanted to put up in here. I thought it might be cute to put up curtains to kind of divide the space. Like, oh, it's tough to do. Okay, just proceed to be the move objects on. Oops. Put the mirror behind the door. And this. Where's my thought? I should have an archway. Which I think I noticed that they added more archways. So kind of like this. Smaller wide one. That one. Center this more like here. We can get lights for inside of here. We're just gonna go with this one. Put here in the front. But then we could put like curtains up on the outside of it. Honestly, I don't even know if you need curtains up on the outside of it. That was kind of my idea. Because it's really not gonna matter if they can actually open the doors, like practically. But it might look nice to have like curtains up on the outside of it. But I wouldn't want those particular ones. Like plain curtains is kind of what I'm looking for. Like something like this. Could look nice. And then you can kind of hide it away, but I don't know if I like that. So I kind of like it. We'll come back to it and see what we think later on. Over here. Thinking this will be a bachelor pad. How do I want to lay it out? Having this large of a front door makes it tough. This one works because of that regard. If I go like that, it's not centered and it bothers me. I feel like my game's kind of just ever so slightly laggy. Oh my, did I click the video button? Wait to record. Colby. Why is it yellow? What is it doing? I know there's a reason that it's yellow. And it's gonna bother me until I know why. Because it shouldn't be yellow. It should not be yellow. What was it for? Why does it do that? There it is, it's just V. Beautiful. Thank you, game, for starting a recording. So, maybe in theory, I think my dog is full-blown snoring right now. She most definitely is. The kitchen could be here. With a bedroom here. I wonder, like, in theory, could I go like this? Bump it out one more. Bump it out there. And kind of make a space there and not have it look terrible. Why did I do that? It might look terrible, but like it might not. So that kind of gives us like, it's not a great amount of space for a living room though. But with that I could kind of change the shape of the whole space. Not what I wanted. Haha. Here. That's like the bedroom. It's the tiniest bedroom like in existence. I'll say like slide the wall over one more. Kind of go like that, which could work. Okay, okay. So like the bed can go here. And then the door can go here or here. Or even here, which I don't like here though. And then the bathroom. That has to be the living room here. Bathroom can go here. This is so crammed. It's not even funny. Let's get an archway here. Let's at least make it fun. Make it a full archway like that. We got a nice door. Go in here. So we can go into the bathroom. So I think there's room for like the shower and the like other stuff over here. Or would that make more sense? Maybe the bedroom door can be tucked back in there. Wait, it can't because the bed's got to go there. So the door has to be here or over here. Here or here. Ideally it would go here. But then there's not a good spot for the bathroom. So I... Hold on for a minute. Do... Oops. Bye-bye. Unless I do the bathroom how I had it over here. And take away this for the living room. So like the kitchen can go here. Ish. So like I could probably go with putting nothing like that. Even. I almost want to like expand this over. Make it just like a very narrow house. It's gonna look so like goofy. Like disproportionate. Like I could pull it forward, but I don't want to pull it forward. Because like he says front yard and like he doesn't like anything like crazy extravagant, right? And that gives us a little more room over here to work with. Oh, okay. And then we can have the bathroom tucked over like that, but then it can have this wall here and close out that room. So that's kind of like that for a bathroom. And a little more room. You walk in, you've got like both the kitchen here and the bedroom there. Living room here. Like, how do I want to do this? Maybe we can go further back that way. Okay. Okay. I think I have figured it out how I want it now. Keyword think. I think I have. No promises. Door here. Door here. Because that gives us a little bit more room to work with over here. I feel like I do the living room here and kind of do it reverse, maybe? So do like the kitchen over here. So I could in theory pull that in, but that makes it an even goofier bedroom shape. But then I could make this squared off. And we can take that away. Make that the room. This little like indent here makes it tough. Because like this makes I think that's the best way to go about that section. Hello! I'm sorry if I missed that and I didn't see it sooner. Hello. Ah, okay. Could do fridge, counter, maybe like that kind of closes off the space that I wanted for the living room. So we do the same thing we did over here. We kind of go like that. And then put an archway in. So there's that in there. We're getting it together. It's gonna be an interesting house. That's for sure. That's gonna be a bachelor pad. So we're gonna go with like darker, relaxing colors. Nothing too clean. Put the two counters there and put the fridge and the stove in the corners. I am too. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm trying to make like a little tiny home neighborhood, and I gave everyone like their little plot. And I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this one. And it's been like a solid month since I've done these. And this house I definitely challenged myself with a lot more than the others. Because I don't want to put a basement in. So we'll put a fridge over here. Or should I hide the fridge where it's like, no. We'll put the fridge there and hide the stove over here. Because the fridge looks more natural in the corner than the stove will. And so we'll put the stove over here. Then upper cabinets. put a half cabinet up here. Put a like pantry-sized cabinet over here, because then it'll look, oh, it looks kind of weird. Yeah, I guess I could do like a half cabinet and then just perfectly place it above the fridge, because like it's not gonna matter that much. You're never gonna see it that, like, realistically you're never gonna see it. And then I don't love that cabinet because it closes off the space a little bit too much. So maybe that one doesn't close it off much less, but I don't want to put shelves up. Looks like there's not a lot of cabinet space otherwise. I don't know. Do I want to do shelves? Maybe. That's not where those are. Try surfaces. Any good shelves? That one kind of matches. We could do some, like, a couple open shelves there. I feel like those match closely enough for me to be willing to do some open shelving. Where's like the bottom of that line up? There. There we go. I think that looks better than having a full cabinet there. I think. Okay. We'll put the sink in the corner. That gives him that counter to cook on. And there's the little kitchen. The living room will be interesting. So we can place a TV here. I can put a couch here. So let's put dark. I'm trying to keep it like all like kind of dark themed. Put that there. Looks good. Honestly, that one you can't see when you look inside, so I think that's a perfect TV for there. And then this I want off the wall enough to not clip with the door, which is gonna be so bothersome to me. But I don't want it to clip with the door like that. Oh. I might have thought it clip with the door. I don't like it not being against the wall more. Okay. And then a nice couch, but it can't be too decorated because I feel like guys don't typically decorate their couch. They just go for like the comfiest couch. So I want one that just looks so comfortable. That one looks comfortable, and it's like maybe it came with the pillows. It's kind of like why they like, that's why there's pillows on it. It came with them. I think that'll work. So it's like, it's a very tiny living room, but like, he doesn't need much. The guy that lives here doesn't need much. Oh, this wall's not painted. That's cute. Some kind of like light or a lamp over here. Maybe like an end table would go good over here. Which one do we want though? I want a bulky one that's gonna take up a lot of space. Kind of fill this corner. I don't like the way that one's, like the base of it doesn't change colors. I'm gonna... Ooh, I like the deep green. I like that. You can kind of tuck it like there. I think that looks nice. So maybe we try to find a different piece for this spot that kind of matches that. What pack is that from? Where did I just find this? That's from high school years. I don't know if there's gonna be like a sideboard to match. Something like this. And then that kind of clips less. But I don't know if I like that either. I'm so picky. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. I like that. So maybe if growing together has a end table like that. This one kind of does university. But it's not the same. I don't see this in an end table. Unless I'm just blind. Which is so possible. But I love the way this looks. Like, I did not know that that piece existed. But that doesn't match then. It's gonna bother me that that doesn't match. That's not really the vibe. Interesting. Doesn't really come in the colorful option. Oh, maybe a black it'll kind of be able to tie in. I don't like it as much in black, I feel like. But it ties in with, like, the dark tones. And now for the bathroom. But I think I can make this work way better than, like, what I originally had set up. So I'm thinking a dark shower. Maybe even, like, this one. I don't like the tiles in that one. This one come with, like, dark tiles. There we go. So there's, like, a nice little shower in there. And then a toilet. To me, the toilet being functional matters more than the sink truly being functional. So that's how I feel about that. Let's go with this, like, gray one. And tuck it in over here. Toilet there. I can play test it too if I want, but I don't know if I want to. I just, like, slide the door over if it makes it a little bit more playable. And now this bedroom. This atrocious bedroom. Oh. That's new. Ocean's Lullaby Bassinet. That must be in preparation for the new pack. Okay, that's exciting. Let's get a bed. Part of me wants to pick, like, the most bare minimum bed. Because that just screams, like, bachelor to me. This bed looks nice. I like this bed. Is this the bed that I use all the time? It very well could be. I feel like typically, like, they're not gonna have extra blankets on their bed. But it's also The Sims, like, is it really that deep? Like, it's not really that deep. This one kind of ties in the green that's out here, even if it's not the same shade of green. I honestly can't fully tell if it's even green to begin with. Maybe outside I'll be able to tell. Green enough for me. It's kind of like a greenish blue. And then there's not really room to put a dresser here. Unless, I think I can put a dresser here and it would not affect the playability of the bed. And then I could put a second end table over here. Yes, that is perfect. So then there's like a matching set. And then we can put a little dresser here. Sounds interesting, but like, meh. I would like that one. Oh. I don't want anything like too major. It's gonna like take up the entire space and make it feel too crammed. But all the dressers are like so massive. I don't want to just like go with the same dresser on every build. Oh, that one's kind of a lower profile one. I can kind of tuck it into the corner over here and call it a day with that one. Okay. So I was gonna throw in like actually pick some stuff and then decorate. So for the floor, I feel like I want to go like just kind of keep it kind of moody, you know? That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm sorry if you can hear my Scooby-Doo. Okay. But I want one with more lines in it. Maybe if this one. I love that. We're just gonna carry that throughout a majority of the house. I think having wood floors in the kitchen will help the space feel more cohesive. And what kind of floor for the bathroom? Maybe I don't like this shower combo. That one's a little better. Not much better, but better. Ooh, that's not terrible. Not what I fully want. It's kind of yucky. The tile selection in this game is just not great, honestly. Ooh, I've never used that one before. I like that. And walls. I don't like that. I like that. It kind of makes the space feel a little bit bigger. I was wondering if I should put the window on, but you don't want to go to like the neighbor's yard. Like the neighbors are definitely spying on you while you're pooping, you know. Don't really want that. Maybe we'll go with like a smaller window above the toilet. So it'll kind of look a little goofy on the end there. Maybe I can kind of slide it in so it's not so far over. Like there, and then they can put a mirror here. Just like a small mirror. There we go, and then it doesn't really interfere. It's like a little medicine cabinet, gives you a little bit of storage. Now, back to the walls. Okay, so do we go with like the blue? I don't think looks great with the green that we have going. How do I want to proceed? Don't want plaid walls. I should like the plain, like, paneling like that on the bottom half came with like a plain wall color. I kind of like the black. Is that just me? Am I crazy? Oh, there are other darker colors. Oh, is that like a green? Ooh, I know it's like a lot of green, but like, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, and this can kind of be pulled over like that to kind of give the illusion of the space being a little bit bigger than it is. And not like quite in the corner as much. Okay, okay, it's coming together. I'm loving it, I'm loving it. Okay, let's decorate. Let's start with these shelves. So this is really the only place we're going to be able to put like visible kitchen stuff because there's not really counter space to be putting things like that around. So it's also gonna be the problem is that none of the stuff's gonna fit on the shelves. Here's that one shelf that holds like everything. Okay. I'll line that up so we can actually decorate. Will this fit on that? It will not. Set it down. Move that for just a minute so it doesn't slot to it. I'm gonna put those in the corner towards the front. What else do we have to decorate the kitchen? I think there's also like no actual dining table, I just realized, but deep down, do the Sims really care? Not really. Those are way too big, but I think they're cute. What colors do they come in? I think the darker ones. Good. Let me place this up to this one. There we go. I'm trying to decorate the shelves just a little bit, but there's not like a ton of options for decorations there, so gotta be mindful of what we put out. And I have a lot of custom content. I'm trying to avoid that. I feel like this is one of the few places that you can get away with putting like sauces. It's in like a man's kitchen. I'm not looking for like the most aesthetic, just like a little bit. Throw some wine bottles up top. Those there. Anything else that we want to hide up there? I think that looks nice. But I feel like we need some window coverings. next? Where's the rod for the curtain? That's the question of the hour. Decorations. Wall decorations. No idea where this curtain rod would be. Legendary curtain. Legendary curtain rod. Oh, it's right there. Got it. The same. That's not the same color rod. That's not. Well, none of them are the same. What? I guess that's the closest. That's so weird. Okay. Could put a little decoration on this wall. Wall decoration over here. I like that. I like it. Okay. Well, let's bring it around in here. The living room. I think a little entryway rug would be nice. That's not what I meant. Maybe a little doormat outside. But like basic one outside. Then something, oop, not that. Something real basic inside the door. Just to kind of wipe your feet on. Something like that even. I want like little lamps in here. I do need to put a light in the kitchen as well. What kind of lamp are we feeling? I feel like those are nice. Figure out ceiling lights for the kitchen. Doesn't come below the window. It does come below the window. That's so below the window. Having just like a recessed lighting in here would be nice. I don't think anything more than that's gonna make much of a difference. In here though, we can have like a little entryway light. Something cute. The entrance. No, what we want that to be, I don't know. I think something here will really help make the space nicer. Thinking this didn't go way too low. darker version of these when you walk in. Kinda like that. Maybe like a little floor lamp situation over here. Kind of light up the actual living room area. Some decorations. I'm sure I've seen the knife. Oh, the knife block can still go here. There we go. More decorations up there. Oh, I thought that was a book. I thought that was a book. I don't want to talk about it. What kind of pieces do we have that we can hang around the room? These are not. This one's not bad. Hang between the windows. We want window coverings on these windows. I think that looks nice. Oh no! Scooby-Doo's out of episodes! That's not what we wanted. Play from the beginning. Does that play from the beginning of the episode? Oh, it does. That's not what we wanted either. Goose is not gonna be happy with me. I am struggling right now with Netflix. Scooby-Doo. More episodes. So we'll start from the beginning with Scooby-Doo. Okay. I wonder if, like... That's cute, but not for this house. Oh, maybe something that is way larger than I would have expected. Oh, there's different sizes. That makes more sense. Still way larger than I would have expected it to be. So we could hang like something like that up over that window. There's not really a good option. It's like that. Like straight up massive curtains. And I don't want that either. Maybe a little rug in the center of this room would be nice. What kind of rug? That's a good question. I don't know, but a rug. It's huge. Down it might be nice. Size this one down just a little bit, so it doesn't overlap as much. Tuck it just like a little bit over. Doesn't really overlap. I could put the little umbrella thing over here. You put the light switches up. I love light switches. I'm getting sidetracked by the light switches. Okay. And we can put up in our little bathroom to make our bathroom a little more friendly. A little towel rack. Towel rack. Size it down to be a hand towel. And put a full-size towel over here. And we need some toilet paper. Kind of said that funny, but you know, toilet paper. Next to the toilet. Of course, of course. A little trash can could be cute. Definitely an idea. The breakup jar? Interesting, interesting. Never noticed that piece before. Or like the name of it, I should say. Touch grass. It's interesting. I want to say there's a new Sims event going on. That I might have to make some Sims and play one of these days. That's what I was looking for over here. This one. So there's umbrellas. A little clutter for everywhere. Little table menu. Would it be so cute for like little restaurant that I don't run in this game? Okay. Ooh, one of those. That is really nice. I'd never noticed that piece. If that's something you put in your cabinet, he's not gonna have that out. Nuh-uh. I refuse. Floor stars. Okay. Also interesting. I like the paused book. I think they're like the... Oh. Undo. Throw the lamps in the corner. So that way there's a little more room on the actual end tables. For like little pieces of clutter. Paint cup or coffee cup? Oh, that's from the one pack. Whatever that pack is. You know. Little salt and pepper shakers. Screw the barbecue sauce. There we go. So I don't know if I like those. I don't know if I like those. This won't fit up there. Would they actually though? They might actually fit up there with the right shelf. Maybe. It's a heavy maybe on if they'll fit up there. Feel them hang off the edges a little bit, it won't look bad. I think those will fit even without hanging off the edge. I like that so much better than what was up there. I'm glad I changed that. That's cute, but that's not the fit for this house. What else do we have here? Fake phones. Ooh, I like that, but again, not the fit for this house. We gotta find some stuff for here. That's huge. What are we thinking? To decorate his dresser. Could put some books. It's kind of goofy with the bunny rabbit. School binders, notebooks. Okay, never mind. It's for like a teenager. I just don't know. Never forget book. Oh, it's supposed to be elephants. I like it. I feel like this would be a perfect little fit for right there. Or even like in this little corner. Wonder. Tuck that back in there. Like a little hidden thing. I wonder if a trash can will fit in here. If there's a trash can small enough and narrow enough that's not custom content. Like that one would fit. This one fit. Oh, that one will so fit. That way, but it'll fit that way. So we tuck a little trash can in there. Can't actually throw anything in there, but it's the thought that counts. I know we need a light in here. In his bedroom. Kind of like that light, so it lights up like where you walk in and where his bed is. But like, is it too low of a light? That's kind of insane lighting. In theory, is a sim gonna hit their head on that? It's like the question of the hour. But I guess sims are shorter than I would expect. Like, I guess she's on the pavement. I don't know. Screw it. We'll go with the fancy light for fun. Kind of tinkle there. In the center of the room. There we go. There's that. And we can landscape a little bit now. King. I like making all the yards like luscious and green. Because even though they live in like this sad little neighborhood, doesn't mean that they have to have sad, not green yards. You know? Like, you don't have to skimp out on having a green yard just because you live in the desert. Okay. Focus up painting the yards. I like this so much better than like the sand. And I have like their sandy like actual garden over there. like so focused on painting the grass. Takes a lot of focus. Oh, like cute little green yards in their little neighborhood. To paint the terrain paint for the road. I don't like gravel. I don't like something cute like, oh, that's like not straight and I hate that. So, undo both of those. This one? No, it's not that one. It's that one. Make sure we kind of hide the sand along the middle here. Oh, probably should like fully bring that forward. And then we'll want a new mailbox situation. Trash cans and mailboxes. Do we want like a neighborhood mailbox situation? I feel like that could be cute. Or do we want like each house to have a cute little mailbox? Ugh. Decisions. I think like a little neighborhood mailbox will be nice. And the mailman can come and deliver the mail. And I like that. It looks cuter. Then we gotta landscape this yard. This yard's kind of decorated enough. So we're gonna landscape it. Let's go with some bushes. Ooh. Something like that out front. To kind of decorate the front of the house. Are you using anything crazy? Maybe like a small tree? Is there such a thing as a small tree that doesn't look goofy? Kind of like the same tree that she has. But it comes in a different color. Yes. This tree. What about this one here? So it's not like the exact same tree. There we go. He's got like a cute little tree in his yard. And are there any like outdoor things he wants? See, there's certain things that like they don't really need because they have like the communal area. So it's kind of like if there's anything in particular he wants. Like he could have a heads a bonfire pit, but like a little fire pit or whatever. That's huge too. Why is it all why is everything so much bigger than I thought it was? I don't see like any activity things. But you know, maybe he's got like a little chair he wants to sit on outside. Sit and like lounge and watch the world. It's a little game. He just have like a little camping chair outside. Just to kind of sit out and see what's happening. I think that's cute. And there's that one done. That is all of our little houses done. It only took me like 5 hours total to complete. our little tiny home neighborhood, which is crazy. I think it's adorable. The little neighborhood is done. So now we can take little pictures of it for thumbnails. Adorable. For this, we're gonna get of it because, like anything else, we're gonna have to like get up in there and it's gonna not work. But I think it is adorable. Got the little pool, little like dining area. Don't mind the fact that the lights hang super low. I think they look adorable. And just everything about it is just so perfect. Except for maybe this one light, but just ignore that. It's fine. It's fine. I love it. It looks like there is a new Forever Friends event, so I will have to play that soon. But I have been live for just over an hour, and I think this is a really good place to end live. We have finally finished this little tiny home neighborhood, so I am super excited. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you want to see more Minecraft and Sims content, go ahead and subscribe because I'm going to make a bunch of Minecraft and Sims content. And I will see you guys all later. Bye everyone!